All this time it's been you, basking in your everlasting light that you have consumed.
On September 3rd, 2016, Blixemi uploaded a Warrior Cat song named One Not Two, and I listened to it and thought to myself, boy, this is really cool. We could totally make a really cool lyric video out of this kind of music. And then, 2 months later, on the 25th of October, I actually got around to messaging Blixemi about collabing on a music video for her music. And she said yes. And I was really excited because I thought this would probably take a few months. So, I'm not going to have to start working on it right now. It'd be great. We can work on a collab and it'd be a lot of fun. And all was well. Until literally 10 days later when Blixemi rocks up yo, here's the first draft. It's going to be about Ivy Pool. And so, over the next few months, throughout the trials and struggles of the creative process, about 15 million song drafts in those weeks where I was kind of too busy to work on the project, a friendship was formed. Oh, and also Chris, the singer of Pork Frost, was there. And it was a whole lot of fun. So today I'm going to show you a bit of the process behind how I made the lyric video. I don't actually know Blixemi's creative process. Jaden's work process is a mystery to me. I don't know what she does. Does she just cry into a bucket and then talent comes out? We just don't know. But for me, I turned to my two great loves, which are Madoka Magica and the color teal. And that's kind of how we ended up with this flickering color palette, because I liked how those two things looked together when you combined them. So, yes. For Walk Without the Stars, I worked in Adobe Animate for the illustrations of Ivy Pool and After Effects to edit them into a coherent video. Here you can see the absolute chaos of the project that I worked in, and I would 100% not recommend doing this. My color code your assets or something, or at least give your pre-comps real names so you can tell what they are when you've lost them. This song has this really nice shimmering sort of piano sound to it, and it was something I really wanted to incorporate into the feel of the video. It felt like it had a lot of the essence of the song, especially since he's singing about stars. So the result of that was a whole bunch of effects. I'm a real sucker for sparkly things as it is. I think I might be a moth in human form. So this video is probably doomed to end up like that, but I like to think that it works for this song. After Effects is pretty powerful, and you can actually create a lot of the effects that I use in software as simulations and plugins, but for the effect on the sparkling text, I actually went out to a fireworks display with my friend and thought, that could look pretty cool. So I took a video of it, and then I sort of overlaid it onto the text, and it came out all sparkly, and I think it looks pretty nice. Here is the long take from that zoom shot that appears really early on in the video, which if you've seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's actually set up on a 3D plane so that the camera zooms in with the floor placed down horizontally, and it has things like depths of field going in. So as the lights plinker away in the background, she comes into focus as the shot zooms in, so we get to see her cool eye-opening thing. Aside from the illustrations, the rest of the project was generated entirely in software, and here you can see the individual images that I used to put the video together. As you can see, there's actually not that many of them, so I think I kind of dodged a bullet there. Anyway, that was my look at behind the scenes. This is where the talking part of the video ends, and next up I'm just going to show you a little speed drawing of a frame from the video and a speed edit of me working on one of the shots, so I hope that you'll like it. I've been Holly, the girl behind Colacatinthehat. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment with any questions you might have about the video or editing or anything like that down below. And be sure to go over to Blixemi's channel and check out the video that we made. Okay, thanks. Bye!
This time it's been you, basking in your everlasting light that you've consumed. I'm not fine, you left me swallowed by the shadowed oversight that I've received. Can't you see what you've done? I guess it's hard to see the darkness when you're blinded by the sun. Is this right? I'm afraid that I cannot turn back. I gotta face the choice I made. You and I had plans that we would stand up strongly for our clan, but something changed, pushed me away, left me estranged. How could you be so blind and turn your eye to my decline? What once was ours has turned to scars as I walk without the stars. Walk without the stars. And speaking of them, you got them wrapped around your paws, but you never pause your pulse on solve the flaws you've caused within me. I hate to blame you, but you can't disagree. Power 3 is all you see, but I ask respectfully, what about my destiny conceived in secrecy? You never seem to find a second till your legend had been threatened by me. What a plot twist was this versus this. If you'd only paused a moment, possibly you'd have seen this. But even now I can tell that you're so wrapped up in yourself that my yells won't ring your bells until the rebels rise from hell. When it's too late, that's when you'll see straight. That's when I'll start to share the scars from when I've walked without the stars. Walked without the stars. I'm torn by two sides, stuck with my paws tied. Do I embrace my pride and ally with the dark side? Or do I rewind, turn heel and decide to do what is right beside my bloodline? But can I change it, explain it, put on a front and contain it? Or is it probable my soul's already tainted? Do I belong in the dark? My actions have made me marked to continually march with those who walk without the stars. Walk without the stars. I was in their plans at house and strongly up against my clan, but something changed, pulled me away, left me